Welcome to the 3x5. Today's Sportlight with JD. I first wanted to ask you about that game that Shohei Ohtani had.
Yeah,
Where they beat the Marlins. He went 6 for 6, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. What was your opinion of that game?
I think it was probably one of the greatest performances ever. But I I but at the same time I want to point out that Aaron Judge is having a really good season too. Possibly having one of the best seasons anybody has ever had. Um Shohei Ohtani had 53, but Aaron Judge had like 58 already. He hit 2 home runs in the game yesterday. So
So Judge is having a slightly better year
yeah,
all
slightly
around.
better year all around, but Ohtani had the best performance all around.
Are th- is They're in different leagues, so they can both win MVPs, I guess.
Yeah,
Possibly.
Toei Otani's in the NL West now. He used to be in the AL West.
Yeah, right,
He's now in the National League West. He with the LA Dodgers.
right.
And Aaron Judge is with the New York Yankees in the AL East. No,
So should we move on to the
Yeah.
NFL? Okay, we'll start with your Eagles. Where Jalen Hurts has 4 interceptions this year and 3 fumbles. So what are we thinking about Jalen Hurts right now? Is it stock up or is stock down?
I think his stock is down for the last couple of games. He been underperforming. He having major ball security issues.
Yeah.
Like 2 interceptions a game, two fumbled a game. It's been bad. But but them but there have been the instant couple of the fumbles haven't been his fault because it's what the backup center that they have as a starter, Cam Jurgens, who mishiked the ball sometimes,
Ah,
and he bobbled it and he loses control of it, and the other team gets it. So it that tend to happen. So
and they have the two injured receivers,
Yeah.
Devonta Smith and AJ Brown.
but they have more injuries than that. They 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 lost AJ Brown due to an ankle injury. Who was out for the couple games. For the last couple games. They lost Devonta Smith due to a concussion.
That's right. Oh my
They
God.
lost Lane Johnson to a concussion. The great offensive lineman. They lost two of our best safeties on the Eagles. Bavante Maddox and Darius Slay. Yeah.
Right. Oh my gosh. Let me move on to quarterbacks in general. The quarterback play this year has been unusual. Let me just start by saying this. The way number 2 pick Jaden Daniels of the Washington Commanders is outshining number 1 pick Caleb Williams of the Chicago Bears mirrors last year when number 2 pick CJ Stroud of the Houston Texans outshone number 1 pick Bryce Young. Daniels went 21 of 23 in his last game against the Bengals, whose defensive coordinator is considered one of the best. What do you got a chance to see Jaden Daniels play? What do you think of that guy?
Yeah. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. That's why I'm saying my Eagles might win the division, but I have to watch out for the Commanders because Jaden Daniels is hot.
Oh my God.
He had a 3 touchdown game in the last game. He was really something to watch.
What do you think is wrong with Caleb Williams? Is that anything aside from being surrounded by a poor team?
He's not a bad quarterback. I've seen him throw some really beautiful passes. He really, I just feel like the wide receivers are not really getting open for him.
Oh, right. Well, how about their blocking? Isn't much, is it?
Yeah, it's not much. They don't have a very good offensive line. Although the Bears do have a good defense.
Oh,
They have a really strong defense.
right.
But
Yeah.
they have a strong secondary.
Yeah.
Very strong secondary, like Eddie Jackson, Buddy
Yeah,
Brister.
not Eddie, the other Jackson.
No, there's Eddie Jackson too.
I think he's on another team. I forget the
He
they have
used to be on the Bears, I think.
Jalen somebody.
He used to be on the Bears though, Eddie Jackson.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
They have a great safety.
Yeah,
Jalen, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They had Buddy Brister too.
what do you think of Bryce Young being benched for the Carolina Panthers? Last year's #1 pick.
Well, he been really struggling, and I can see why they wanted to use Andy Dalton, because he really shined for Carolina in the last game.
Amazing.
He threw 3 touchdowns. I always liked him. I never thought he was a bad quarterback at all. I thought he was pretty good on the Cincinnati.
Yeah, right.
And he's been good as a backup for all these different teams he's been on.
Right.
Too.
Right.
No, he's a very quality quarterback. Even though he may not be the top quarterback, he's definitely probably a top tier backup quarterback, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they're saying that the Panthers may be giving up on Bryce Young as their starting quarterback. He might be traded or something.
Yeah, but maybe that might be the best thing for him. Maybe that Carolina was just not the team for him.
The worst team in the league? That's not a good team for any rookie, is it?
They only won like 1 or 2 games last season. And Bryce Young was sacked like almost 48 times.
Oh my God!
Though no wonder he struggled, and he didn't do horribly. He still had like a winning record by the end of the season, like 11 touchdowns and 9 interceptions.
No, not very good.
Not very good, but at least he got 11 touchdowns.
Another quarterback who's struggling is Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he's really struggling. I tried watching the beginning of that Bill Jag game. Oh my God!
What's the problem? Is he just not getting blocking or what?
He's not getting blocking. The running back they're not. Trevor Etienne is having trouble getting the offensive line. Is really bad. Well, the receivers are not that bad. They are actually pretty good. You have Evan Ingram. You have a couple other really top receivers on that team right now. You have some good defensive players on Jacksonville too, who came from other teams.
Right. On Giants, last night was Thursday Night Football, where the Cowboys eked out a win over the Giants. Now, Daniel Jones, he was very, very efficient, but he didn't really complete hardly any passes beyond 15 yards, and any of the longer passes he kept missing, including he just can't seem to connect up with his deep threat, Darius Slayton, who they both came into the league together.
Yeah.
It's been 6 years, and they still haven't really... I don't know. Jones is just not that accurate, a deep thrower. I would call him like a B quarterback. Then you compare him to Dak Prescott in the same game, one of the greatest quarterbacks who can just cut throws. Maybe didn't do it last night, but he just throws deep throw after deep throw to C.D. Lamb.
No, but he did have a great game last night.
Great, good, not good.
He had a good game last night. They said he had a great game last night, the announcers.
Though they only had 20 points, though.
Yeah, but the accuracy was there.
He's something, isn't he?
He completed like 17 out of like 22 out of like 28 passes or something.
Yeah.
So he was very accurate
Yeah,
last
you're right.
night.
You're right.
He was having a great game. He even though the Cowboys were kicking field goals left and right.
Who do you think was the greatest Cowboy quarterback of all time?
Oh God, there were so many of them. Honestly, I would have to say Roger Staubach
Oh, you think so?
because he may have won the most championships with the Cowboys, right? No,
Aikman won 3. Staubach
he
might have
did?
won 3. Yeah, Aikman won 3.
Oh
And
no!
Staubach
Wait.
might have won 3.
Wait! He lost 2 to the Steelers.
Pardon?
He lost 2 to the Steelers.
Oh, Staubach? Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember when I was a kid. I remember when the Cowboys started in 1960.
With Bobby Meredith or
No,
Lilly.
when they first started playing, if I remember correctly, they used to alternate Eddie LeBaron, a veteran quarterback who was played for other teams.
Yeah.
Real short guy. I was just reading about him. He was 5'8", and Don Meredith. They would, in those days, in the 50s and stuff, they would often alternate quarterbacks throughout a game. The Giants did that all the time. But it's funny to think back to that, Eddie LeBaron and Don Meredith. But I'm willing to say Dak Prescott is the greatest Cowboy quarterback, even though he hasn't won any Super Bowls.
Yeah, but that's just the thing about the Cowboys. I feel like Jerry Jones is ruining that franchise. Because here's my reasoning because of that. They had Tom Landry. And Jerry Jones fired him. They had Jimmy Johnson, who they won 2 Super Bowls with. They fired him. They had Barry Switzer, who won 1 Super Bowl with him, and he fired him. And then ever since 1996, they haven't been back to the Super Bowl.
Weird.
They gone to the playoff, but every time they go to the playoff, they choke.
They have some kind of a curse over there.
Yeah.
Well, before we leave, let's just talk about Sam Darnold a little bit. What do you think about him, of the Vikings, who's having such a great year?
I'm really shocked. I didn't expect this at all, and I didn't expect the Niners to be 1-2.
Yeah, right.
And the Cowboys to be 2-2. But anyway, Sam Darnold is blowing my mind right now.
Isn't he?
He possibly. I think the Vikings might be his team. He really shining. And another quarterback you could look out for right now is Justin Fields for Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
He's leading the Steelers to a 3-0 record right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm also, to me, Sam Darnold's resurgence after being a backup for years.
He was the starter for the Jets.
Yeah.
But he got injured a lot. So to have him not injured that much?
It's the same thing with Geno Smith. He was a starter for the Jets, and then he was on the bench for years, and now he's come back and he's doing better than ever as a starter.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I got to wrap it up now. I want to thank JD, and we will see you